Hey there guys, I'm Sarah, welcome back to my channel. But today is Tuesday the 8th of Preptober and I'm a little bit late with this video. I was supposed to do it on Sunday but I didn't do it. And then I was supposed to do it yesterday but then I didn't do it. So now I'm doing it today. This is going to be week 2 of Preptober for me, and this week I'm going to focus on inspiration for my novel. Inspiration, I suppose, that will ensure that I remain inspired throughout the entirety of November, because I know what NaNoWriMo can do to people. In regards to last week and my organisation prep, you can see that I have lost the pen, sort of, with the brightness. You can see that I've lost the pen and have not been able to tick anything off. I say that like I've actually done any of the work I was supposed to do last week. I didn't do it last week, I did it all yesterday, because while I was not feeling up to recording, I felt up to doing the stuff I had not done the week before. So last week for my organisation I was going to focus on storyboarding, which I did actually do a video on while I storyboarded this novel. I just did not edit it and I did not post it. So insert right here some clips of me storyboarding for my novel. And as you can see, half of it is sitting up there over my desk, lovely and ready and waiting for November so I can know what I'm doing. The second thing I was supposed to do was a series Bible. I sort of did it. It's very, very basic, but it's all on Scrivener. Everything I need for culture, setting, specific settings that I'm going to be exploring within the novel itself in all the different queendoms, general world building and all things like that is all there on Scrivener waiting for me to go into, so that's done. I wish I could tick it off, but I can't. The third thing I was going to do was character notes. Again, I've done it. Again, it's extremely basic, but I don't really plan my characters that much. I prefer to give them depth throughout the novel rather than decide everything up front, so basic for me is fine. The fourth thing I was supposed to do was a detailed outline. I didn't mention it last week, but I was not going to write an entire detailed outline for an entire novel in 1 week. I was going to do it throughout the entire month. The point was, last week, was to actually finish the outline and detail every single character's plot lines. That I did not do. I did one character on Wednesday, and I still have another 2 characters to do this for. So this week I also now have to focus on, you know, doing that part of the plot line and then starting on the detailed outline. Now I would change the board, but again I have lost the pen, so I can't do that. But don't worry, it is all still in my bullet journal over there, so we're good. Right, so inspiration for my novel. I mainly use Pinterest for any inspiration I have. If I, you know, need to do a setting, or I need to think of a scene, or I need something to do with my characters, I'll always go to Pinterest and I'll search through whatever I have saved, and then, you know, any recommendations, etc, etc. I'll type in forest and get an idea, aesthetic for a forest or something. So Pinterest is usually what I do. I have Pinterest boards for all of my novels. I have like 4 for Project Floral. I'll leave a link below if anyone's interested, but there is also a link to at least one of the Pinterest pages on my NaNoWriMo thing, you know, on my NaNoWriMo profile, if anyone wants to be buddies. Sarah Cahill, let's go. So yeah, my job this week is to pick and choose images that I've saved from my Pinterest, print them off, and I'm going to stick them onto this board. This is a very bad board to stick stuff onto because it is this and this, but you know, washi tape on here, pins on that one. So I want to have a aesthetic right in front of me of everything to sort of keep inspiring me throughout the entirety of November, so I can see it in front of my face. It also means I don't have to go onto Pinterest that much in order to, you know, get inspiration. It'll be right here. I've also got some pictures, especially of settings that I'm going to use, and of characters and, you know, outfits that they might wear during the trip and throughout the novel, on Scrivener as well, in with all of the character notes and all of the world building notes. So it's easy for me to then flip through to a file on Scrivener and have everything there for me, instead of having to go onto the internet physically to go onto Pinterest, where I know I'm just going to fall into the rabbit hole and just not come back out again. The second thing I'm going to do, despite having an outline that I'm going to draw, you know, what I need to write from, I'm also going to set up writing prompts to give me a hand, because I'll no doubt get bored following my outline. So in times like that, or if I do get a little bit stuck and haven't fully developed a conversation within a scene, I'll have my writing prompts to go to and pick one from and follow that. I'm using these lovely cards and this lovely stand. I was going to do this for last NaNoWriMo, and then consequently every other camp NaNoWriMo I've done since last year I have not. I'm setting up now. I have two different types of prompts. One of them is dialogue prompts, where it's just a piece of dialogue, and one of them is a word prompt, where it's just a word. They won't be facing this way, they will be facing that way, so I don't know what prompt I'm picking. It will be a surprise on the day, and if I ever get stuck, or if I finish the story before the end of November and I want to keep writing, because I want to make sure I keep writing if I've got to write 100,000 words this month, I will have prompts there to help me out with anything I need to do. They're going to sit somewhere on my desk. Probably not right there because that's in my way, but you know, we'll see. Third thing I'm going to do, which is something I have never done before, is a playlist, and not just one playlist, multiple playlists. I want character playlists, I want atmosphere playlists, I want mood playlists to sort of help me write. Usually when I write, I listen to ASMR because it sort of keeps me focused. I know that sometimes if I do listen to music, especially with lyrics, I sort of focus on the lyrics sometimes and stop and listen to the actual song. So if I do end up listening to music, it is ASMR, or it is soundtrack music without lyrics. I'm sort of going to be basing Project Floral off of Lindsay Sterling and her music, because that's the best music that I've found to listen to. That's not pure soundtrack, is Lindsay Sterling and her songs. So I'm going to go through and the entire Lindsay Sterling discography, which I have, and pick songs for all different moods. If I have a specific song which I think will fit a specific scene, which has happened many times in the past, I'll use that as part of the playlist. So I have something constantly there to listen to keep me inspired, and if I am stuck, I'll just listen to that one song over and over again, so I can sort of get that feeling, that atmosphere, that mood that I want to portray in the story. I don't want to be listening to some happy-go-lucky song when I'm trying to write a death scene, perhaps. There is no death scene in Project Floral, it's just an example. Very quickly, I just want to add in here that this channel now has 100 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. 100 subscribers is, I suppose, my first real milestone, apart from getting one. I don't count the first one because it was my best friend, so she doesn't count. Sorry, Tilly's out. So yeah, thank you guys so much. If anyone wants me to do like a Q&A or something, just leave a comment down below, ask me a question, and if I get enough I'll do a video on it, I suppose. The baby's awake. But luckily, this video is finished. So that's what I'm doing for week 2 of Preptober. What is it you guys are doing? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Good thoughts and happy writing.